Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, another brand new day. Yes, indeed. It is still at 7:19 a.m., a little late. Mama Amagaratsu stood before little Gotsi Ray for a long moment before speaking, light from various windows in the abandoned infinite city casting highlights on her tall frame. I am beyond angry, she finally said, voice low. Betanira will be okay, although it was touch and go for a while, and it's going to take a long time before he grows back his lost arms. She sat beside the despondent little Gotsi Ray. I do not like you very much right now. I love you, and I always will, but right now, I do not like you very much at all. For me, very dark outside, up until the 22nd of this month. This nights are going to be longer and longer. Of course, on the 23rd, that's when things start changing, and it's going to start getting lighter and lighter, earlier and earlier. Boy, time just rushes. I mean, months just go by like weeks anymore. I'm going to die before I blink 10 more times. I mean, metaphorically, of course. I went to bed early last night, extremely early. It was like around 11-ish when I went to bed. Finally, probably around 11:30, lights out and roll over and falling asleep. So it was 5:30 when I got up, because by that time I was just hurting and I wasn't going to fall asleep and I was bored, and it was like, all right. So I got maybe 5 hours of sleep. Excuse me. And that's a good start. Definitely a thumbs up on that. Yay. I have, hopefully, if I get it done, 3 breaks through the video today with short story reading things of my story. I just felt that I had to do enough. So hopefully everyone's going to listen and not be bored and all that. So thumbs up on that. As well, yeah, my washer is dead. My washer died yesterday when I was playing with it to try and figure everything out. You plug it back in and it immediately starts trying to run, but the lid's up and it's supposed to be canceled and there's no water in it. So, yay. I called up an appliance repair place in town, and I have to get it there so they can look at it, which means I have to unplug it, move it outside, get it into my minivan. If it fits, I can't even remember if it would. I didn't move it in my minivan, so I don't even know if it'll fit. And then I'd have to get it there, and then it's immediately, I mean, I don't blame them for charging, they have to live, $40, and then labor and parts as they work to figure out what's wrong and then fix it. So it could cost more to repair than it could cost just to get a new one. So we're looking and checking out in town to see if anyone's getting rid of stuff, and I've got a basket full of clothes that need to be filled, that need to be washed, and my housemates were washing clothes when it died. So we all need washing stuff to get done, and I don't have any money to take anything to a laundromat. So thumbs up on that. I wish I had money to buy a new washer. Yay. Still, I feel a lot better mentally than I did yesterday. Yesterday it was awful. Today I feel kind of baseline optimistic instead of like here and then pulling myself up this way just to put on the facade of being optimistic, because it took a good half the day. But by the time the day was half over, I was feeling default normal again. And today I feel default normal, as stated, which, normal is like right here on the depression, happy, depressed, normal, baseline, median, and I'm like here at my highest, so default normal. Thumbs up for that. I have been to the actual default normal when I have been medicated. So I want to get back on medication when I can afford it, if I can ever figure out how. So thumbs up on that. Yay. There is more that I wanted to talk about. Yes, indeed. One of them is I did not go walkies last night again. 2 nights in a row. But it's not because I just don't want to go out walkies. Well, that's part of it. But the second part is I've actually gotten back into enjoying playing games outside of just recording for my channel. Because for a couple of weeks now, it's been, I don't play anything outside of recording for the channel. I haven't even turned on my Xbox or my PlayStation in over a month. I mean, the last time I turned on my Xbox was for my Let's Play of The Outer Worlds, which I kind of gave up on because my views didn't start out good and really ended up just nosediving fast and hard. So, fun game. Gonna keep playing it, but recording it is like, yeah, I might as well record like rocks and dirt and snails for 10 hours. I get the same number of views. So thumbs up on that. And yeah, I don't like chasing views. I don't like having to do the whole YouTube algorithm thing, but while this is primarily for my recovery, so I can continue waking up and come out of the depression I've been in for decades, especially after the death of my wife. I can't even remember where I was leading up to that on. Oh my God, that's like leading up to a sneeze and then not being able to sneeze. It's all gone out of my head, what I was leading up to, and my sincere apologies on that. Oh my God, I hate fibromyalgia fog. Urgh. It had to do with walkies and games, though, but I can't remember where I was leading. It was on the whole depression thing, maybe? And while I didn't go out walkies, I have been playing games again. Okay, I know it led over to those things not being turned on, but point being, I'm back into playing games for my own fun. Now, I really like the retro classic games, and I had played Dusk. It is my job as your mother to keep you alive until you are strong enough to do it yourself, said Mama Amaterasu, eyes bright in the darkness. When you get older, you're going to be strong, but you have to live that long first. My edicts are in place to keep you alive until I'm sure you are safe on your own. I don't even go into the wild, deep places. They are much too dangerous. Little Gotzi Ray felt only 2 inches tall as she spoke to him. Stay out of the wild deeps until you're older and stronger, and leave your slower siblings out of your adventures. Do you understand? Little Gotzi Ray nodded, still too ashamed to speak. For the channel, but I wanted to play it just on my own because it's a really good game. They've added things like achievements and more to them since the last time I played. So I got 5 achievements while playing like 2 nights ago and went, because there's 3 chapters to the Dusk story as they go through a household and then a city and then a weird outer place. And I burned through the first one in 1 night, and now I'm up to the boss on the second one and can't get past that one at the moment. And when I do, then I'm going to get more achievements for having done that, and that's good, but the primary point is it's one of those retro classic games. It uses like the Quake 1, not the Quake 1, well, I think it might even use a modified Quake 1 engine. So all of these retro classic things, they're not just pretending to be retro classics. I mean, they're using the tools from the 90s to make the stuff for the 2019s and 2020s, and they come out bloody awesome. So I've been having a blast playing those, and that's why I didn't go out walkies. Not because I didn't want to go, part of it, but had my body and legs felt even slightly anxious like they sometimes do when I don't go out walkies, I would have gotten up and gone. Now tonight I gotta go. because I'm not going to go 3 nights in a row without walking. I don't want my body to get really soft and my heart to get in worse shape. I mean, I don't think it's in bad shape now, but there has been damage done to it. So, you know, battle scars from life. So I wanted to stay being healthy and strong and beating at like 55 beats per minute like it's been doing since I stopped going walkies quite as much. My pulse went from 45 beats per minute to 55 beats per minute and been holding right around in the 55 beats per minute area. I need to keep walking if I want to keep it doing that. And the slower your heartbeat, the healthier your heart. So yeah, I want my heart to beat nice and slow and regular. And my appointment to get my heart checked on is on the 24th of January, so I especially don't want it to go downhill between now and then and have a false image of what my heart is like. So we shall see. Definitely a thumbs up. Another thing, excuse me, this is on a writing thing where I've taken... I can't even remember if I've ever talked much about this on the channel, but there's this one story idea I've been working with where your mind goes when you sleep, where our minds go when we sleep. You know, that's dream. It's actually in the context of the stories, a physical thing. You know, a quantum change. We leave here consciously, our bodies are still alive. But while you dream, you enter the universe of the dreams. But it's in the context of the story stuff, it's the Draylands. And if you come in, you enter the Draylands, and you're a dreamer, and you're unconscious unless you become lucid. And the main character of the story is a fellow who discovers that something is badly wrong with his body, and he's in a lucid state, and he's been in a lucid state in the Draylands for over a month before he finally became lucid. And so he's trying to figure out what's going on with his body and how to figure out if he's ever going to wake up. And it being with lucid dream and a consistent universe of dream, there are people in the waking world that are like, they are lucid in dream, and they have set up like places for exchanges of information with other lucid dreamers, and not just lucid dreamers of Earth, but lucid dreamers of everywhere. Information exchanges, that's how you become a billionaire. But I figured out a way with Haki is the actual name of the cosmic horror, who has been able, he's the only one of the pantheon that can enter the Draylands, because that's something for the tiny people, us. Why the quotes around us? The tiny people, there's this end of the power scale and this end of the power scale. And this end of the power scale is us. And this end of the power scale is the cosmic horrors. And the dream and Draylands is for... "Well, hey, little gutsy Ray," said Betanira groggily. He lay on a wide bed, bandages holding his shattered body together, the cauterized stumps of his missing arms stark. He was snuggled in the blankets, eyes hazy. Mama Amagaratsu had filled his veins with a potent cocktail of painkillers. "That was some fun, wasn't it?" He moved slowly, clear membranes over his eyes blinking. Little Gotsi Ray stared down at his sibling, Mama Amagaratsu at his side. This side. And Haki, get the pronunciation correctly, is the only one of any major power level characters that is able to enter. But they, being alive, are working to encapsulate and encroach on the ability of it to do anything. So it can enter It's only got one tool out of everybody else has a toolbox, and if you're lucid, you have 50, 100 toolboxes, and Haki has one tool. And so can't do much. Power is limited, but it spends most of its time there. So one day I'll really go in depth deeper on it, but right now I'm just feeling embarrassed having even talking about story ideas. I don't know why, but still, there you go. Thumbs up for that. Anyway though, past that, I've just been surviving and living. I don't know how I'm going to do a whole bunch of it. I mean, I've got no money, and it's like the 18th of December, and I've got food. I got a rice cooker, and I got a little bit of rice. I've got some cans of pasta sauce, and I've got some angel hair pasta. I have a bag of potatoes, and I've got some cheese and some crackers. So it's not like I'm actually going to go hungry. I just have to stretch that out over the rest of the month until my food stamps get renewed next month. Hopefully they won't kick me off. I haven't gotten any notes on it, but then there's something already down waiting for me at the post office, and it's a Department of Social and Health Services thing, so hopefully it's not saying you're being kicked off. Because I don't know how I'm going to buy food without them. Thumbs up for that. Anyway though, excuse me, I actually remembered to open up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I am going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. It is arranged because even though I count in American Sign Language with my fibro, depression, brain damage from alcoholism, and more, I'm amazed that I can remember my name is not Rutherford P. Farquhar. Oh my... I have no ideas how much of that got recorded. Hopefully it wasn't destroyed, but in the end this thing locked up so hard that even after I told it to quit recording, everything was frozen. It was dead. Just thanks, Microsoft and Logitech. Anyway though, if I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker, and I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Good, bad, or indifferent. Boy, I love the way software does that. I am actually quite angry, so yay. The X-Files, thumbs up and thank you. And Lucas, I don't know how to pronounce Sealszeki. Thank you very, very much. Lena, Under the Train. That is a heck of a name. Kathy Kitscat, thumbs up and thank you. We have Pa Jewel Lorentzen. I don't know how to pronounce that properly, but thank you much. Nathan Trowbridge, greatly appreciated. Brian Holtzman, thumbs up and thank you. Confused Owl 29, greatly appreciated and good to see you in the comments. The Cheeky Channel CC, thumbs up and thank you very much. Then we have Kill Me Now. Aww. But still, thank you very, very much. And then we have Nora Eld, thumbs up and thank you. Cohen Reisnauer, greatly appreciated. Sebastian Ferris, thank you very much for staying with me all these years. It is appreciated. The Road Camp, thumbs up and thank you. A Lemon Pie, 407. Ow! And Russian Timing, greatly appreciated. And we have Martina Paz, thumbs up and thank you. Cats, am I right? You sure are. Thumbs up and thank you. Pele Q, thumbs up and thank you. And Joe Mama, thank you very, very much. Then we have Jacuz, greatly appreciated. Bailey Snyder, thumbs up and thank you very much. Carmine, greatly appreciated. And Lucifer, thumbs up and thank you very much. Tony Bennett, greatly appreciated. Last but not least, Dustin Castor. Thank you all so very, very much. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people, and it is appreciated to know, and thank you so very, very much. If you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com, sort of, maybe. I've been not talking about that one because I'm not even sure it's there anymore. So if you could check out those links down below, that would be awesome. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. If you'd like to help me out but don't want to send money to one of those two places, I have a PayPal link down below. If you could check that out, that would be very cool. And of course, if you wanted to help support me but didn't want to send me money, down below I also have an Amazon wish list link. It's got things like food for me, food for my cats, cat, not plural, food for my hamsters, silly things, non-silly things. If you could check it out, it would be very cool. Now, don't feel obligated. I don't feel entitled. And if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. So thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. A definite thumbs up. And of course, if you could subscribe to the channel and hit that bell, that would be very cool, greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not wish to, but if you are down with it, I will do my very best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. 3D House of Thumbs Up. SCTV, like 1978, that's from Hokey Smokes. Anyway though, I've got this video that you've been hopefully watching, and if you have been watching it and haven't realized it, again, there are phone numbers that you can Google and get help. Please, definitely a thumbs up. So, I've got a video to edit and render, one to hopefully record, edit, and render, though if I only have 2 videos instead of 3, that's not a bad thing. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. So I'm not sure where the breaks for my story interruptions are, but hopefully none of that bored you too badly. Take care and have a great day.